G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Now, you know how I've been doing all these Larimar style coasters with my really thin platinum ultra clear resin? Well, I thought I would try something a little bit different today. I thought, well, two different things actually. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to dust the edges of my live edge mold with chameleon powders because you guys, so many of you have asked for it. So I thought, okay, I have done one where I dusted it with gold. That's probably where you got the idea from, but yeah, this one is the Let's Resin Galaxy Intense Chameleon Pigment Powder. And then the other thing I want to try is I want to see if a slightly thicker resin will work. Because you may have realized, if you've been following me, that quite a lot of my Larimar style coasters have had a lot of like white, like a big white blob in the middle. And I'm just wondering if I use a slightly thicker resin like my Platinum 360 Plus, will that prevent some of that white falling to the bottom? So we'll see. We will see. Okay, so that's that done. Let me just flip it over here. I'll just give it, oh gosh, I've made a mess. Oh my gosh, I've made a mess. All right, let's clean this up. So yeah, I'm going to use the Platinum 360 Plus. I've just got a baby wipe here. I'm just going to clean that. And then I will mix up my resin. The Platinum 360 Plus doesn't like to be poured deep. And that's, you're probably wondering why I've got this cake cooling rack here. Because the Platinum 360 Plus does not like being poured deep, it overheats really quickly. So I thought I'll pick it up off the base so we can get some airflow under here. That'll help cool it down a little bit so it won't cure so fast. And also I won't fill this up all the way either because yeah, it does not like being poured deep. It just flash cures. And you want your resin to move with this technique. And you don't obviously want it flash curing while it's halfway in. It hasn't moved all the way. So it's a fine line. I have to make it not so deep and also, you know, keep it up off the bench. So hopefully we'll get some airflow under there and we'll see if it works. So I'll just mix up my resin. I'll be right back. Are we in the middle? Yep. Okay, so I have mixed, I'll put that there. 100 grams of A, 43 grams of B for my Platinum 360 Plus. Now I've got the Cast and Craft. Now because this is a thicker resin, I'm going to use more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in there. 6. I'm going to do 7. Normally I wouldn't do that. I'd use probably half that, but because it's a thicker resin, I think it can hold a little bit more. So still going to be transparent though. All your colors have to be transparent. This is kind of how I would have it for my, you know, my 3D bloom. That's sort of a shade or opaqueness. That's that one. Now, I've got the white, my dark colour, my light colour, and some clear. The white's the most. Now, I don't know. There's something wrong with my latest black Cast and Craft. I don't know what it is, but it's not. It's just not like black. I don't know what its problem is. So I put some black pigment paste into a little squeezy bottle with a nozzle there. And it just gives me a tiny, tiny little black drop, like probably half a black drop. And then I'm going to add some Plum Purple by Lorez. It's a transparent liquid pigment, it says. Let's do a drop of that. If I can get a drop to go in. There we go. I might do another one. We'll see what it looks like because I want it purple, obviously. I don't want it black. Okay, it's still looking a bit black. Let's do another drop. So two drops of the plum so that we get a really nice dark plummy color, purpley color. And you can see it's still transparent. Even though it looks really dark in there, it's still transparent. So I'll pop the lid back on that one. So that's going to be my dark. Now my light is, it's also a Lorez color. I'm not sure what it is. It's just a sample that Susanna sent me. So I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but we'll just do one first to see what it does. Look, it's really pretty. It matches the sides, doesn't it? Actually, it's really quite strong, isn't it? Even though it looks, I might leave it at that. Leave it at that. You need a dark color, you need a light color, and you need your white, and then you need your clear. I don't know. Let's move those over there. All right, let's do the white first. I'm going to pour that in. So the white is the largest amount of resin. Then the clear, a little bit less. The light, a little bit less again. And then the dark is the smallest amount. Rightio. So we'll go the white and then we'll put this dark on next. Hopefully it's... Oh, you know what? I want to do another drop of plum. I do. I'm going to get all of it. It's a bit black for my liking. I want it more purple. Okay, so that's 3. How's that? Okay, so looks good. Looks good. All right, here we go. Pour that in. It's not a lot, but it pushes the white out nonetheless. I'm trying to move quickly because my resin doesn't have a very long work time, and being deep, like I explained earlier, it's going to set up faster. Now this one, do I want to do another one? I'm going to go another one of this one too. Just again, because my resin is quite a thick resin, I think it can handle the extra colour. If you make your colours too dark, when you turn it over, you're just going to have a lot of white showing. I know it sounds weird, but the white can't work its way through all the colour. So yeah, don't make it too dark. I don't know whether this will be too dark or not. Pour that in. Oh my gosh, you guys, these colours are divine. I'm just hoping I haven't made that too dark, because I'm going with a different resin now. It's a different consistency. I'm probably going to have to readjust all my ratios and things, but we'll see. We'll see. And now I'm just going to add my clear. Probably don't need all of that. I am going to, with my little syringe, suck out a little bit in a minute. Just want to pop that under there. My wire rack's not exactly level. Not really level. Okay, so we're just going to let it do its thing just for a few minutes. Get this into all the little edges there. And because I don't want it too deep, I am going to just suck out probably 10 ml out of the middle. You've seen me do this with my 3D blooms. You know, when they haven't wanted to bloom, I suck the middle out and it goes like that. So similar kind of theory, but I'm just going to give it 5 minutes just to start working, start moving, and then I'll do that. I'm just cleaning off all my sticks and things. while I'm waiting. Look at me. Look at me. You can't take me anywhere. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. All right. I will come back in 5 minutes. I'm going to suck a little bit out with my syringe and we're going to put in some gold, okay? See you soon. Okay, it's probably not quite 5 minutes, but I want to do it before it starts getting too hot. All right, so I've just got my syringe there. I'm going to pop it right in the middle and suck out. I might actually do 10. Yep, that's 10. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of purple in the center there. And I'm just going to drop in a few of these. Only because I think that the edge is going to, because, you know, that chameleon powder, I think the edge is going to throw a bit of gold color. And if it looks really pretty, if it works, then I might put some gold around the edge as well. So, oops, I can't see where it's gone now. I have no idea what it's doing. I'm just going to poke that in there. Swirl's not really going to do anything. It's going to keep changing and moving, and I can't see what's going on in there. There's a bubble. Anyway, give it another little torch, and that's it. So it's pretty level now. Kneaded that out. I'll squirt that into the bin. Oh, look at that. Can you see in there? It's got like this squiggle. So cool. And then I've got some plain alcohol in here, isopropyl alcohol, and I'll just up, down, now until I clean that out. So I will do that. Anyway, let's put you on a time lapse and see what this one does, being a 360 plus. Be interesting, hey? Right, so it's only been, I don't know, 4 hours or so. The center's set, but the sides are still a little bit soft. Like if I press my nail into it, it makes a dent. So I'll just have to be gentle with it. I can pull them away from the edge. I'm really keen to see if this has worked. I have a little bit of cleaning up to do on my mold from the mica powder, but that's what you get. All right, look at that. That's okay. Just soak it. Don't scratch it though. All right, so be careful of my little edges because they're still soft. Now, who thinks it's worked? And who thinks it's a fail? All right, let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, no way. I love it when it works. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the sides. Look at the sides. Oh, I'm so excited. You know what? That might even be better than using the really thin resin. Got a little bit of transparency. Can you see my hand through there? A little bit of transparency. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's worked. Oh, and I got 2 rows of effects, which is what I've been trying to get. Still nothing in the dead center, but I do think when you put glitter or stones or something in the middle, the resin doesn't like to come up right up to it. It kind of gets repelled away from anything that's in the middle. Same as when the resin touches like an edge, it pushes away from that edge. So I think it's the same in the center. It comes in and then it goes away. But look, I love it. I absolutely love that. Might even be my new favorite. Now, the question is, do we put gold around the edge? Or do we just leave it? I think maybe we do, because I'm not picking up a lot of gold from here unless I move it. Let's go and look at it. I better not put it down. It might stick to my bench. It's that soft. Let me just take my camera down for a sec. Okay. Oh, well, excuse me, cockatoo. You're very loud. You hear that, cockatoo? All right, here we go. You're very loud. Look at that. Now, we're looking at the edges, okay? Looking at the edges. Oh, my gosh. So whoever suggested I do the chameleon powders along the edges, good on you. because that just looks incredible. Incredible. Now, I was looking for like the goldish colour in the edge. I can't really see a lot of it. It's kind of a purpley bluish. On the left hand side there's kind of like a coppery goldy colour kind of showing through, but not a lot. So let's paint the edge with some gold, shall we? Let's do that. I'm just going to pop you back up here. Okay, so I've got my Deco colour. Ooh. And it's my favourite gold to match sort of gold in the centre. So we'll just go around the top edge so that we've got a bit of gold there on the top. It's kind of wanting to go onto the side, but we'll go onto the top all the way around. I should put it on a turntable. Oh, well, look, that works. That works. Okay. The sides are very soft. I'm going to have to pick it up and put it over on a piece of plastic so that it doesn't get stuck, because these are still very soft, so they could stick to whatever you're putting them down onto. Is that hair? It's a hair. Okay, so there we go. There's our little bit of a gold edge. And now you can sort of decide if you want to. I want to do kind of a little bit of a random, just dotting here and there, just to break up this outer line, just to kind of put a few little dots on, just to sort of highlight that that's a crystally edge rather than just a straight edge, if you know what I mean. Just around on the actual druzy stones, so to speak, just to give that kind of crystally effect, so it's not just a straight line. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, you know. Okay, that's it. That is it. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, let's get you up. Let's get you up before you settle down. All right, there you go. Oh, what do you think? Shall we go outside? I'll just wait until the paint's dry and then I'll take it outside. Okay, I'll show you in the sunshine. All right, see you soon. I've just come across to the other side of the studio. Be careful how I hold it, just so that you can see. Now, look at the top left there. You can see how it's picking up the gold. This is what I thought I was seeing earlier. That's why I chose gold. See that? It's doing it. It's doing it. All right, let's go outside. I'll try not to drop this. Ah, here we go. Shut the door behind me. Okay. Oops, I've got to be careful of the edges. Careful of the edges. Here we go. Our usual walk up the driveway, hey? So we're in the shade at the moment, so it's looking probably a little bit on the darker side. There's some sunshine. Let's go over here into the sunshine. Into the sunshine. Okay, there we go. All right, how's that, you guys? Look. Are we focused? Let me just make sure we're focused. Okay, look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, guys. Can you see how the sun's picking up that edge there? A little shimmery edge. That is so pretty. I can't believe it. Like, I was trying so hard with the thinner resin, because everyone's saying use the really thin resin. And look, I was getting some really good effects, but it was one step forward, two steps back. I'd do a good one, the next one was bad. But this might be a fluke. I'll try again with the 360 plus and see how we go, hey? see if I can do it again. All right, let's just change this light and see what else we can pick up. Other colours. I turn around. My husband's just brought me a coffee, so I need to go and have that. Nice cappuccino from our coffee machine. So I'll go and have that. All right, back into the shade. Let's have a little look here. It's just amazing how it changes, isn't it? From direct sunlight to a little bit of shade. So pretty. Okay, now let's go back, have my coffee. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Up there's some more sunshine. Hope you've enjoyed my video. Definitely we'll be doing more out of the 360 plus. Hope you're not getting too sick of them. Now just remember, when you're doing your white paste, tiny little drops. If you're thinking you're getting too big of a drop, just halve it. Like go, 5 drops or something, or 4 drops. You don't need 7, because mine were such tiny little drops. So maybe reduce it a bit. All right, thank you so much for watching. And remember, as always, the resincourses.com link will be down in the description if you would like to do the course and learn the exact recipe for these. I mean, I've tweaked it a bit myself over the last few weeks, but I will leave the link and the coupon code down in the description if you would like to do the course. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'm heading back to the studio. There it is there. I'm going to go and have my coffee. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next video. Okay, take care guys. Bye for now.